You see your eyes are bad now. You took your specs
Yeah.
off, mate.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'll
Looks
tell you
as
what,
if you've
you
been
two
sprayed
look
with
much more
the head.
attractive.
Huh?
All right, you four look much more attractive now. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Woody Show on this Monday night, which has been an exciting, wonderful night of football because the World Cup started yesterday, and England played today. So without further ado, I'll give it over to the others to take on. I just noticed my World Cup background's got a major mistake on it. In fact, it's got two mistakes on it. Can you spot the mistakes, you two? Mickey, what do you think?
Well, I can see two cocks on the bottom row.
Yeah. Did you see what was in the top corner over there, Mickey?
It's blurred out.
No, look over
beside me.
Wait, look, it's one of those.
It's blurred out over there.
One of those.
No, it's over that way actually.
One of those, right? Okay, so you can see two cocks on screen. Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll get you back for that. Right, so obviously you can't. Tracy, can you spot the deliberate mistakes?
I'm going to totally guess and say that a couple of the flags of countries aren't in the World Cup.
What, like the United Kingdom isn't playing in the World Cup for a start off?
I've just realised there's the United Kingdom, but I was looking like.
Well, unless I've got it wrong, that's Denmark, Great Britain, France who are playing, and isn't that bottom one Russia?
In that top one, Switzerland.
Top one Switzerland, yeah.
No, Switzerland's the other way around. Switzerland's a Red Cross, isn't it?
Oh, let me do. I'll do Mickey's job for him. Go to Wiki.
Yeah. Apparently, the subtitles just said Peckerwood on Switzerland.
Yeah, no, that's Switzerland. White on red.
Is it Switzerland?
It is, yeah.
I'm not sure if Switzerland are playing then. But that bottom one, I think, is Russia.
Denmark is also white on red, but it's a big cross, and the crossover is further across than ours, so it's not central.
Right, okay. Is that bottom one Russia?
It looks like it. I'm just going to double check though. Yes, it is.
Yes. So three mistakes. There's three mistakes on the World Cup. But I don't think Switzerland's are playing, are they?
I don't believe they are. No.
Well, what can I say? Let's talk about.
Neither Iran. Iran aren't playing either, are they?
Let's talk about the other important match today. What a result for Little Wales.
Yeah, I was really pleased.
What a result.
They were absolutely atrocious in the first half. Absolutely awful.
Sean ran out of, she calls it pop. I don't know what you call it. I call it what it is. It's either Dr. Pepper or Diet Coke or
pop.
Oh, pop. Right. She calls it. She generically calls it pop. I don't. I call them by what they are: Coke or Pepsi.
I say fizzy drink.
Hey, we normally have Pepsi Max because I like Pepsi Max or Coke Zero because they actually taste quite nice. Well, she looks at me.
Yeah, no, not so fizzy.
Yeah, she looks at me. About half an hour into the match. She said, "I've got no pop." And I said, "All right, I'll go out after the match and go and get some." And I was so bored after 30 minutes of the Wales match, I went out and got some. Yeah. And I come back about 10 minutes into the second half, and I sat down and started watching it. And my first words to Sean was, "Who put a rocket up Wales's arse?" I looked at it and thought, that's not the same team. He used all six substitutes. Apparently, he only used one, but the team was totally different. And I actually thought they really pushed the Americans hard.
Yeah. They were getting a bit stretched towards the end, I thought. A lot of spaces, a lot of gaps opening up in the team. And they were very lucky towards at the end there not to concede another one. But then again, Wales could have had two or three. They had a good old header.
Oh yeah.
That was parried over the bar, and the next one just flew over. So I think that second half, like you say, it looked as if it's a different team.
It did.
That turned up. Yeah.
Excellent game. I enjoyed that second half. And it was the right result,
Mm.
I think, in the end.
Yes, yeah, I couldn't argue with the result.
And I think it's an excellent result for Wales.
Was about. But if they beat Iran, they stand a pretty good chance of going through. You know?
Yes, they do. They do.
Because that'll give them 4 points. They'll be on 4 points. So.
And if we beat the United States,
and
looking at the way United States play tonight, we stand a hell of a good chance of beating them.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. Tracy, your thoughts? That'll do. Thank you. Right, carry on, Mickey.
I didn't see the Wales game, but I knew the result, and I'm really pleased with that. And my thought when you were talking actually was, we're not going to see Best Pal tonight, are we? He's in the pub lighting fireworks out of his ear roll and things because
in a lift. No, in a lift.
In a lift, yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it? Did he turn over cars?
Yeah.
Turn over cars in a field.
And have his nose smashed across his face because they drew, that kind of stuff. And that was it. His jumper, Stone Island or whatever it is, jumper that people talk about. But I did see the England match and I almost missed it because I don't have the TV on, and I knew that it was on today, but for some reason my brain was thinking it's later. And it was my daughter sent me a picture of a pint. She said,
"What?
What?
A picture of what?
A pint. Pint of
onion in none today.
Pint of lager or something.
And your daughter sent you a picture of a pint.
Yes.
Pipelines and but I couldn't.
Yeah, she said lunch.
Bullshit. It just said bullshit, didn't it, Mickey? It just said bullshit.
Oh, even the closed captions are bullying me now. No, so she had gone to the pub for the game, and she was with her partner, and obviously
she's gone to Berlin apparently.
Yeah, no, she didn't go to Berlin. And
she did. Look, with Grandad and Granada.
With Grandad.
Yeah.
Fanning and Auntie.
Clearly, yeah, 90 Kingdoms.
So
she had 8.
Had she not sent me the picture of the pint and said lunch, I wouldn't have thought,
or an auntie hat.
Shit, clattering the pines. I wouldn't have gone, shit, I'm missing the game. I missed the first 2 minutes of the England match, and I'm so glad she sent me the pint when she did. Goal at, we're getting there. The what? Oh, what did that say?
Goal at?
No.
What, Alan?
It said the Patrick or something at the top. Some at the top.
It's evident in the Patrick or Summit at the top. Obviously, it's evident. We knew that. Isn't it evident to you, Mickey?
Yeah, totally evident. Anyway, getting on to the England match.
Yeah, I see.
The clash of heads.
Yeah, that goalkeeper should have been taken off instantly.
He should have been taken off immediately.
As soon as I saw the clash, I thought, ow. I thought, ow.
God, yeah. I thought he'd broken his jaw at first.
Looked like he'd broken his nose.
The way that... yeah. But the first impression that he'd hit himself like that. But they took far too long to get him off the pitch. He should have gone off immediately.
Yeah.
And they have got, from what I was listening to the commentary, that they could have brought on a temporary substitute while he was tested for a head injury.
Yeah.
And should he have been all right, they could have fetched him back on. But I mean, within a minute of him playing on, he was off again. So
what do we have?
I think any head injury, you're immediately off the field.
14 minutes of stoppage time. I've never seen the like. And then second half.
And then 9 minutes in the second half.
Unbelievable. But yeah, that should not have been his decision to make as to whether to stay on the pitch. It was a big.
But did you see his captain kept going up to him and telling him that he got to stay
on?
And
do you know what? The thing that made me laugh was because I was watching on the TV and they had the commentary, obviously. And what made me laugh was the captain then threw water in his face. And the commentary said, yeah, that's going to work, isn't it? But the old school. And that made me laugh because how's that going to help? You've got concussion, so throw water in your face. Yeah.
It's Iran. It's a third world country. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Well, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
surprised he'd have a man in
And
a little skirt made of vine leaves dancing round and rattling bones in a cup. Or whatever it is they do out there.
Oh,
They're not very developed in Iran since the Americans have got sanctions against them, are they?
don't they throw sandals in the air or something?
But what I did like about the Iran team, not one of them sung their national anthem.
They're very brave, actually. Very brave.
And the crowd applauded them for it.
That is brilliant.
I think that was absolutely fantastic. And that was all about women's rights in Iran.
So that basically shows that, you know,
I'm wondering whether they'll get on an aeroplane and not go back to Iran. Because what they did was very, very brave.
Yeah.
Very, very stupid. And I don't know what the repercussions are going to be once they go back to Iran.
I think, actually, what were being political for a minute, I think...
You can see your eyes are bad now you've took your specs off, mate.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'll tell you what, you two look much more attractive. All right, you four look much more attractive now.
Thank you.
The one thing I will say about Iraq is I think what we're watching is history in the making. I think there's a regime change coming.
Yeah.
I think that's
Iran,
coming.
Iran even.
Yeah, in Iran, wherever.
Yeah, Iran as well.
Somewhere
else. Where it is. There was a movement. I was reading about it yesterday on Twitter. I don't know why I take so much notice of Twitter. It's full of twats. Twitter twats, I call them. Mm-hmm. They wanted the England. They wanted every time a goal was scored in the World Cup. They wanted the players to celebrate by doing that above their heads.
What's that?
FIFA, being the spineless, bribe-infested organisation they are, made 2 diktats yesterday. One of them is anyone doing that will get a yellow card, and anyone wearing the equality, the LGBT band will get a yellow card.
Yeah.
A fucking...
What's the scissors thing?
Scissors, hair. That's what it's all about in Iran.
Oh...
Covering the hair up.
I understood that bit, but I didn't know why the scissors bit. So they're obviously... Yeah.
Because it relates to hair.
It's one of Twitter's stupid ideas.
And carrying on with the football, Harry Maguire. People was raging that he shouldn't have gone. I thought he had an excellent first half. Hit the post or outside the goal. I think he played fairly well for the first half. I think he did as well.
I loved Marcus Rashford's fuck you.
Yeah,
Because they've been on his case for the last year, haven't they? So.
And Bukayo Saka, who missed the penalty in the Euro final last year, to come back and to score twice. He was actually man of the match. I'm a great fan of Saka's.
The other thing as well, talking about the things that are banned and everything, I did see about the news that people going into the game tonight, well, I think it was mainly Welsh supporters, they weren't allowed to go in with rainbow bucket hats. They were banned. A couple of people did manage to
or banners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alcohol apparently is banned as well.
Work with Mr. Nasser going with a rainbow packet.
Oh, people, you'll have to forgive me tonight for the last. I've got to tell you, right, it started yesterday morning. My eyes have been streaming non-stop, and my nose has been running non-stop. So I've really got a bit of an issue. And it really looks like I've spent the whole day crying. Well, I haven't. My eyes are just running. They're pouring right now. I'm just sitting here and the water's just dripping off. So I do apologise about that. There's not a lot I can do. I'm just going to put some eye drops in, and hopefully that'll make some difference. I've got some better ones than those. I've got some proper ones.
Vicky, I was going to say, for God's sake, Mickey, you were saying about the player that
Aaron Maguire. Bukayo Saka? Yeah, who missed the penalty during the Euros last year. Scored 2 today and was made man of the match. Good. But moving on from there, I'm going on to a tale of 2 penalties.
Oh,
yes.
or a tale of one penalty and one not given. Purely, I mean, the one in the first half where the guy had wrapped his arm.
WWF for a minute.
Yeah, it was. It was like a bloody body slam, which he didn't even go to VAR and have a look at, which to me was a bang on penalty.
Yeah.
And the one in the second half that he did go and look at on VAR, I thought was pretty fucking soft, to be quite honest. Yeah, I know he had hold of his shirt and he was tugging him, but I mean, having seen that after having witnessed the one in the first half against our player, I thought he can't give that, and he fucking did.
Yeah, that's the thing. It had there not been that incident in the first half, the what should have been a penalty,
I'd have probably been more amenable to saying it's a penalty. But because he hadn't given the one, which was blatant, and he didn't even go and have a look at it, and this second one, which is, to me was fairly minor, it's a bit of shirt fucking tugging, bit like fucking women in a nightclub with their handbags at fucking 10 yards, wasn't it? Fucking diabolical shit. Anyway, I don't think he should have even bothered to go and look. He'd not given it and carry on. If he's done it in the first half, why hasn't he done it in the second half?
I'm gonna stop you for a minute there, Ricky, and I'm gonna have a bit of a rant. All right?
Carry on.
What the fuck is wrong with some of you? I mean, seriously, what the actual fuck is wrong with some of you, right? Okay? You racist arseholes, what the fuck is wrong with you? These guys are representing your country. We want them to win. We want England to win. We don't need racist crap chucked to our players. So what the fuck is wrong with you people, eh? They are representing us. Yep. All right? Yep. We don't need that shit. There's no need for that at all. No need at all. Keep it yourselves. Keep it off of Twitter. Just unbelievable racism today ran Rashford, Sterling, Bellingham, Saku. They're just unbelievable, Mickey.
That's the fucking brain dead, mate. It's the fucking brain dead of this country.
Do you want us to win or not? All right? You know, if it's not about the colour of the player. If there were white players that were better than those black players...
You take those coloured players out of the team, we haven't got a team, have we?
We picked the best players to do the job. These are the best players.
Yeah. And we're
not going to pick, Christ almighty, that'll be the day that when we start picking players on the colour of their skin, it's the day that I want to go and become French. You know? It's just, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Chimpanzee chat. No. Honestly, Mickey, I'm glad you don't go on Twitter. It's actually horrifying, the racism.
I don't do it simply because of things like that. I mean, racism, sexism, LGBTQ or whatever they want to fucking call it, ism. You know, I don't want to be fucking part of that
it's
shit.
It's a fucking toxic cesspit.
You know,
mate.
so I just stay away from it.
It is a toxic cesspit.
It would just make my blood boil, and I'd be sort of But isn't that what Musk wanted it to turn into, where you could say whatever the fuck you like and not have any consequences?
What was that?
He's welcomed Donald Trump back. He's reactivated Donald Trump's account. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, exactly.
He literally did that in the last sort of 24 hours.
I've got no time for that sort of shit.
He asked Twitter for their opinion. He put it to the vote. Never ever ask the internet for an opinion. Never ever
ask the general public for their opinion, because they're always wrong.
Right, okay, and final part of my rant, okay? Shamima Begum, fuck off and stay fucked off.
I haven't seen anything about her. I see it. I saw it on your little social network.
Yeah, Shamima Begum,
I don't know what.
Fuck off and stay fucked off. You've made your bed, now lie in it. She's starting her appeal today. About another appeal to reverse the decision to take her British citizenship away from her.
Well, no, she can fuck off and stay fucked off, exactly like you said.
What they were saying today was that she was a victim of trafficking because she was groomed and then trafficked to wherever she went.
And 3 women went on their own.
And because she was under 16 and everything. But I do remember having a very strong mind at 15 and You know, like I didn't feel like a child and I didn't act like a child. I know there are young 15-year-olds, but she was clearly an independent young person, you know, a young adult, you know what I mean?
She wasn't trafficked, but a simple fact, nobody paid to take her there. She wasn't escorted there. She went on her own with 2 or 3 of her friends, whatever it was, via Turkey. She made a concerted effort to get there.
Yeah.
So don't give me this crap. She was fucking trafficked. No, she wasn't. She might have been had all this shit wobbled in her ear and thought, oh yeah, that's a good idea. She wanted to become a wife of a fighter.
Yeah, but that's what I was. You know, what on earth made her think that? Why was her life at home with her family so bad that she felt that she wanted to be the wife of a fighter and have his children? And
well, it's not just that, is it? It's
or
what's life in this country like that's so bad that she wanted to leave her family and have be an ISIS bride, have this shot, and also harm this country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one she's desperate to come back to.
Yeah. Oh shit! We didn't win. I'm so sorry. Can I come back?
Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, she needs to fuck off and stay fucked off.
Huh?
Staying in that region as well, the Middle East and that, I see Saudi Arabia has just reinstated and has been doing it. Execution by sword, cutting people's heads off by sword. So
it's a good way to go, actually. I wouldn't mind going that way.
Quick.
Better than hanging.
Well, it's quick if they get it right the first time. There has been reports like over the years, you know, way back, you know, when we used to do it and things, and you'd have to take a few hacks to actually get through the spine, or if they missed, or if the executioner was pissed that day and stuff like that. Yeah, it's good if they get it in one.
I don't somehow think there's going to be many pissed executioners in Saudi Arabia, Tracy. If I'm honest, if I'm truly honest there.
No,
I don't think there's going to be many.
I'm talking generally, not just Saudi Arabia, but the people who were executed were people who have been done on drugs charges, I think they called them something like non-violent drug charges or something like that. So fairly low down the list of what you would like someone's head cut off for. Do you know what I mean? Like murderers, paedophiles, you know, stuff like that. Oh, he's put himself back in hell there for a minute there. Drug. I think what was it? Was it drug possession? Let me just see what it was. Saudi Arabia. Oh, there we go. Saudi Arabia beheads people by sword. A new wave of executions. Executed 12 people in 10 days for drug offences after a 2-year hiatus. The defendants, all males, were sentenced to death after being imprisoned on non-violent drug charges. 3 were Pakistani, 4 Syrian, 2 Jordanian, and 3 Saudi. So, you know, it's one of those things that it's low down on my list of why should we execute people is non-violent drug running.
Rules is rules. You know the rules. You pay the price.
Yeah.
Simple. Do they still chop hands off for stealing?
Probably. There was an Australian sports reporter had her handbag nicked while she was reporting on the World Cup.
That's in Qatar, not Saudi Arabia.
I know.
Yes, she did. And then she went to the police station, and the woman behind the desk asked her what sentence she wanted to give to the fucking perpetrator.
And what did she say?
Did you read that?
Yeah. And I didn't see that bit.
Yeah.
Did she mention beheading him by sword?
She went in, reported it, and they asked her what sentence that they should give if they ever caught this guy. What sentence she should give him. Huh? And she's going, what? All I want is my stuff back.
Yeah. So I'm just having a look now.
I can't remember what her name was. It came up on my.
Argentinian. I don't know. I knew it began with A. Oh, there you go. Argentinian. So.
The other interesting thing that's going to be about this World Cup is, right, the other interesting thing, did you know amongst the officials there are 3 females?
Oh.
Is there?
Yep.
Blimey.
I didn't know, no.
Which means we could have a referee, a linesman, or a VAR female official. How's that going to work in Qatar?
Well, I watched the Qatar versus, who did they play? Iran? Who did you?
I don't know. I didn't watch it yesterday.
I watched that yesterday because it was.
They didn't play Iran because we played them today.
I'm trying to think who they played.
Qatar played Ecuador.
Oh, Ecuador. Yeah. So I watched that and I was playing Spot the Female in the crowds because I was looking. You could see obviously like all the Ecuadorian people all sort of.
I'm not being funny, right? Qatar playing fucking Ecuador is like Lowestoft Town playing Manchester United.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? I mean, they're only in it purely for the fact that they're hosting it, because the hosts are always in it, aren't they?
The 2 that qualify automatically, isn't it? Isn't it the hosts and the last year's winners?
Yes. Yeah.
And the last time's winners. So I think they're the 2 that automatically qualify. So the other 30 teams have to get through. I mean, it's not going to be quite the same without Italy, is it?
No.
Did Spain qualify?
I don't know, to be fair, Steve, but I do like the way the Italians play their football. I quite like watching Italy play. But I don't think I should be watching again until
Thursday, Friday,
England or Wales play again.
Friday they play the United States.
Yeah. But I shan't be watching again till then, purely because of where it's being held. Perhaps I'm a fucking idiot for not doing so, but I haven't got the interest in this World Cup that I have in past ones. Shall we say that?
I haven't either, Mickey. I will probably, once we get to the knockout stages, I might take a little more interest. But no, at the moment, I mean, the last World Cup, which was held in France, wasn't it? No.
Was it Russia? No.
I think it was France. The last World Cup, it might have been Russia. The last World Cup, I watched almost every match I could watch. But this World Cup, no, I'm only going to watch the England matches at the group stages. If we get through, I'll probably watch the England and Wales matches. But if we're not in the final, I won't watch the final.
Right, I'm looking.
Well, once we get knocked out, that's it. My interest in the World Cup is gone.
It was Russia.
What? It was Russia. Yeah, I thought so because I remember it's around about the time that they took Crimea.
All right.
And people are trying to compare what Russia did with Crimea with what Qatar is doing right now, and there's no comparison really. But you know what people will be like. Why, you know?
Live Social is having a viral sign-up moment.
You what?
Live Social is having a viral sign-up moment. Well, I don't know. Right. I've never heard of Hive Social before, but apparently people are signing up to them in their droves. It's a Twitter replacement, apparently.
Hello, Nick. Huh? Yeah, at least we're there, though, Jocklish, mate.
Yeah,
at least we're there.
Yeah. We're all looking forward to watching every single Scotland game in this World Cup. Oh, no, they're not playing, are they? Never mind. We all remember how well Scotland did in the last World Cup. Oh, no, they didn't play, did they? That's all right. We remember how they did in the World Cup before that. Oh, they didn't play, did they? Is there a pattern forming here that I can see?
Mind you, it's the first time Wales have been in for about 90-odd years,
I mean, look, Scotland, right, okay. Wales have got a population of 90 people, right? 90 people and 6 million sheep live in Wales, and they managed to qualify, all right? Okay.
And people, and it's 90 people, 60 million sheep, and best pal.
Yeah, and best pal. Yeah.
And they managed to qualify.
Yeah. Lee McLeish was the Scotland manager when Scotland last was in the World Cup. How fucking long ago was that?
Oh, fucking hell, 1860.
Yeah, something like that. 1735, wasn't it? Prior to the American War of Independence.
Oh, dear.
That's
So what have you been up to, Neep? Have you been down the pub watching England win?
Yeah. I'm sort of glad Scotland aren't in, because every time they lost, Nicola Sturgeon would be on TV saying, I demand a replay.
Yeah, but you'd be loving it, though, because you love her.
Exactly.
Huh? He wants to have sex with Nicola Sturgeon.
Well, I wouldn't mind having sex. Well, I wouldn't mind having sex with anybody, to be honest.
Mickey, be careful. Don't take him up on that offer of him.
No, I can't. I wouldn't mind doing it. I can't. It's just a thought at the moment with all the drugs I'm on. But no, Nicola Sturgeon would be demanding.
Hey, we've got a Scotsman that goes to fucking work here. Look, he reckons he was working when the England game was on.
I bet he works in a brewery. Yeah.
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 Huh? Or a distillery.
Yeah, or a distillery,
Distilling fucking. Hey. Fucking hell, a Scotsman working. Fucking hell.
A Scotsman sober.
I thought they was too busy fucking drinking the old bucky.
A Scotsman sober and working.
Yeah. Software. Okay, yeah, okay, mate.
He works for Twitter.
Yeah. Apparently, they shut down the English or the British office.
Yeah, the London office. Yeah. I don't know if that's been reopened or anything. It's just I haven't noticed.
We're only
from home.
I love the Scottish.
He could have had the telly on, watching the game while he's doing his work. What I did was I had the game on one of my monitors while I was using my other monitor for other things.
Oh, get you, Mr. Billy 2 monitors. Get him, Tracy.
I know.
Billy 2 monitors.
Hey, fucking talking about that. You've got 4 of the fucking...
The game on one monitor and Pornhub on the other.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Well, if England didn't score, I've got to toss myself off to something else, ain't I?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Hey? Gordon Bennett.
My friend Tim Atherton says, I said Shamima Begum should fuck off and stay fucked off. And he says, I beg to differ. Were all your decisions aged 15 sensible? No, they weren't, no. No, when I was 15, I can remember going on the back of my mate's motorbike without a crash helmet. I don't in any way compare that to fucking off, marrying a terrorist, having his children, and wanting to destroy the country that I was raised in. I don't compare not wearing a crash helmet to that. I'm sorry, but no.
No.
No. There's no comparison. No comparison. The only people making money out of this Shamima Begum thing is the only people making money out of Shamima Begum are lawyers. They're the only people making money. That's what it's all about.
That's why they'll keep pushing her to do it.
That's what it's all about. It's all about money.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but who's paying them, Steve?
The fucking government, isn't it? Or whatever.
I don't know if she's got legal aid or what, but
I don't know. I'll be honest, Nicky, I haven't explored it that much.
no.
I don't for 1 minute think these high-powered lawyers are giving their time and money for free.
No.
No, I don't know.
No.
I can see Tracy's got this look on her face that she's either on Pornhub or she's Googling.
She's Googling. Huh? I'm
not using my hands for anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew a girl that could get off like that as well.
I was just listening to you two saying about the lawyers and that, and I was like trying to think in my memory whether I've got any memory of whether she's got legal aid or not, and I was thinking, shall I Google it or no?
No,
I'm just listening to you guys.
Yeah.
I might have skipped school as well when I was 15 on more than one occasion. Again, I don't put that down in the same league as
Yeah.
Sound's gone, Steve.
It's just.
Oh, it's gone back again.
No, I'm just trying. There's just no comparison I can really make between my decisions at 15 and her decisions.
No.
No.
Yeah, I made some silly decisions at the age of 15. I think we all did, didn't we? But they don't compare on a scale. You know? I think unprotected sex doesn't compare to fucking off to another country, getting married, having a child, then in helping suicide bombers. There's just no comparison, is there?
Nope.
No, and you know, when people say she boasted about things like seeing heads in a bucket and things like this, and people who like who are sticking up for her are saying, well, you know, that's because she's been conditioned from being in that place, in that type of place. She's been conditioned because of her age. She's very vulnerable, susceptible to being and stuff like this. But I don't believe that if she came back that she'd last very long. She'd need a whole new identity. They might try and give her a new identity, but people will find out eventually, like they did with, was it that Venables kid? They soon found out, you know, somebody will find out, and I don't think that she'd last very long. How they found out with the Venables one, though, was because he went on, I hope I've got the right, committed more crimes. Yeah, he went on to commit more child sex offences. Yeah. The other one, who has got a new identity as well, I don't think has been found or whatever. So, but yeah, that one. But yeah, so you're right. At some point, somebody will find out, and yeah. I don't think she'll be safe in this country.
Sorry?
Why have you got a chicken?
It's not a chicken, it's a cock. And his name is Matt.
Okay.
It's sat next to another cock.
Apparently, Mickey said he can see 2 cocks on the screen.
Only 2?
Yeah, only 2. How many cocks do you see?
I'm not saying anything on grounds it might incriminate me.
But until he gets kicked out of the house, that's our mascot, and we call him Matt.
Okay, then.
Because he's a cock.
Okay. Night, love.
Good night, darling. I don't...
Would it be in cock questioned again?
I don't know who that was.
A Welsh supporter wandered in on their way past.
Yeah.
Why have you got a chicken?
Yeah.
The cock. Oh dear.
Are any of you Star Wars fans?
I'm not a particularly great fan, no.
Yeah, I've only ever seen the first one and Return of the Jedi. And I vaguely remember the storyline of the first one, and Return of the Jedi was where it was revealed that Darth Vader was Luke's and Leia's father.
Yeah, Neeped, I do. I'm actually watching Star Wars at the moment on Disney in timeline order. So I'm actually watching them in the correct order. And I'm up to the one where Han Solo and Princess Leia, where their son is the bad guy. I forget which Star Wars that is.
Oh dear.
You know the one I'm talking about, Mickey?
Come across. Yeah, I've just come across a fucking hilarious meme.
Oh, okay.
It says 42 years since we stuck 6 past Iran, and it's a picture of the SAS going into the embassy.
Oh.
I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Oh, pretty sick, Mickey.
I know.
So that's the Star Wars film that I'm currently watching. I forget which one it is. I could look it up, but it's where.
Do you watch The Mandalorian?
I did. I loved it. I've really enjoyed it, Mickey.
Is it any good?
Very good.
Is it worth watching?
Very good and very worth watching. Yes, very worth watching. As is the Book of Boba Fett.
All right. Yeah.
And the other series they've got is one called Andor, Andor, That's very worth watching as well. But The Mandalorian is 2 series. It's actually very, 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 very worth watching. Very good TV. Speaking of that, changing the subject completely, SAS Rogue Heroes.
Yes, it's all about.
Have you seen it?
I haven't watched any of it. No, I haven't watched it, but it was written by the. It's written by the same guy who did Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, it's absolutely hilarious. It's the true story of.
But apparently, it's supposed to be fairly close to the truth of the founding of the SAS.
It is absolutely hilarious. I've seen all 6 episodes now.
And they were all fucking. They were all misfits.
It is fucking hilarious, and it's great because it's interspersed with a heavy metal soundtrack. I mean, they're going off. They're going off to attack a German airfield, right? And you've got AC/DC playing "Highway to Hell" in the background. Yes, that's the one on BBC. That's the one on BBC, Neatfest. It's absolutely fucking brilliant. It is British TV and the BBC at their very best. If you haven't seen it, right? Sian hates war movies, right? She hates action war movies and anything to do with things like that. But she sat there and watched it with me, and she was laughing her head off at the same as me. It is hilarious. It is hilarious. It's very serious, but the hilarity.
Hilarity.
Yeah, I've got my braces in. I've got my teeth in. I can't say it. The hilarity is about the situation. It's not written as comically. It's about the situations that they find themselves in. But it really is good. It really is worth watching. If you don't see anything else this year, right, on TV, watch that. It's one of these ones where you can't give away the plot because we all know what the plot is anyway. But it is fantastic. And I did some research afterwards, and yeah, it is fairly close to being true. It's British public school boys, right?
Yeah.
Doing what they do best. No, doing what they do best is buggering each other, isn't it? No, but it's British public school boys, jolly old chaps, having a ripping old time. But it's really good. It really is good. It is good. It really is good. Unfortunately, the Scottish one dies. Sorry. One called Jock dies. Bit like your World Cup hopes.
Oh.
So baked bean pizzas are back.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it and I thought of Mickey because I wondered whether he's happy to have baked beans on his pizza when he doesn't.
Well, only on one condition. They got to be Heinz.
I'm not keen on Heinz at all, but if they are by Heinz, aren't they? Though these pizzas.
I don't know. I did see a clip somewhere that they're back because weren't they available a few years ago and then they stopped them? They're now fetching them back. Yeah.
I don't remember. I saw the thing that I saw that it was Heinz branding, Heinz branded box, and I thought, oh, I wonder what Mickey.
Well, I'm not being funny. I'd rather have a baked bean on my pizza than fucking
pineapple.
I tell
you what, though, definitely no pineapple on a baked bean pizza because that sounds disgusting.
Oh, look, now we're talking about pineapples. He's decided to fuck off. Yeah, go get one, buddy.
He's in the fridge having a pint. Don't drink, really. Glug, glug, glug.
Yeah, stick his head under the beer tap.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I saw that. So that's why I thought that's interesting. I just thought we could have a little chatty poos about the baked beans.
No.
Baked bean pizzas. Yeah, I did see that they were Heinz. I'm just going to do a quick Google.
Because I like cheesy beans anyway. The pizza's just cheesy beans. It's just cheesy beans on a bit of fucking pizza base, isn't it?
See, look, some people are saying baked beans on pizza, that's worse than pineapple. I don't agree.
No, I think the other way round.
I don't agree. Like I said, please don't put beans and pineapple on a pizza at the same time. That sounds revolting. No. But pineapple on some type of pizza or beans on, because it does. It sounds like cheesy beans on toast, and that actually sounds quite nice.
Yes, Neep. I have got a bet on the World Cup. It's a bet that Scotland don't fucking win. I don't mind Branson beans, BSE. I don't mind them, but I prefer Heinz. Although we don't have Heinz because we can't afford them.
I do. I prefer Branson beans too.
Branson beans are good. They really are good.
But I find Heinz can be crunchy sometimes. There you go. There's the link. 20 years, Mickey.
20 years ago since they
it's
had
not.
Heinz.
It feels like just a few years, but 20 years.
I knew they had them a few years back.
That's what we're having this weekend, Andy. 90s food, yeah. Oh, what have they've relaunched other products. Oh, good, yeah, because it's got crispy base, tomato sauce, baked beans, mozzarella, and cheddar cheese. So obviously you're going to get that cheesiness. And that,
lovely.
Oh, and
I used to like them cheesy bean bakes. They're like in a pastry, like a pasty. So, or like a Greg's pie thing with baked beans in. I used to quite like them as well.
Yeah.
I should imagine they are actually.
It says the attack.
No, you're fine. Yeah, you would do.
It says the Italian food with British twist first returned to Iceland on the 14th of November and will be available until the end of the month. So quick.
Is that all?
Yes, £3. It says the re-release of the 90s food comes after it relaunched Heinz Beans Burgers, the brand's bowls, and its beans hash browns. Actually, hash browns. Beanie hash
I'm not
browns.
keen on hash browns, to be fair. I did answer it. He said, have I got a bet? And I said, yeah, I've got a bet that Scotland won't fucking win it.
Sorry, I've just unmuted myself. Thank you, Nate. I just unmuted myself. I was just saying that I've got to have a drink because my eyes have been streaming now for 2 days non-stop. And I know it looks like I'm crying. I'm really sorry about that. I'm not crying, but it's where my eyes have been streaming non-stop for 2 days. And it's dehydrating me quite badly. So I've just had a pint of Coke. Oh, well, it's not a pint of Coke. It's a pint of Pepsi Max, actually. But if they don't stop streaming, I'm going to go and have another one. Oh, sorry. Carry on. Sorry, I didn't realise you'd answered it.
Oh, you're fine.
What's causing that, Neep says?
Chemotherapy. Google it. Google R-chop and streaming eyes. It will tell you what it is. Basically, my tear ducts are blocked.
Is that something you need to be telling your...
I'm going to tell them tomorrow. I didn't consult with Dr. Google till after the football.
All right.
So I consulted with Dr. Google then. So it said tell you advise your medical team. It basically if you look at R-chop, type in R-chop and streaming eyes, it tells you what it is. So that's what's causing it, Nate. The chemotherapy I'm on, it was making my nose run as well. It's almost like I've got an allergy, but I'm not. I haven't got an allergy, but I am taking these just to try and control it. But they're not working, so it's just it's awful. So yeah, I did consult with Dr. Google tonight. Did you Google it, Tracy?
What?
All right, you're miles away. Look, you're miles away.
No, I googled the Heinz pizza. What was I supposed to be googling?
I said Google R-chop and
streaming
eyes.
I thought you were saying to Meathead. Sorry.
Sorry.
I found a story about that Argentinian.
Oh yeah.
Being. I'm just trying to find out what. She reported the incident to the local police and claimed that she found the exchange a bit confusing. Recalling a conversation with an officer, Metzger said, I went to the station and that was when the cultural differences began. The policewoman said to me, we have high-tech cameras everywhere and we're going to locate him with face detection. What do you want the justice system to do when we find him? After asking for some clarification with regards to what the officer meant, Metzger claimed the officer said, what justice do you want? What sentence do you want us to give him? Do you want him sentenced to 5 years in prison? Do you want him deported? What a way to do it. Hey, I go in a cop shop. Hang on, mate. Somebody just knocked me bloody bike. What do you want to do? Well, 15 years hard labour. You know.
No. Somebody should stick my bike. What do you want? I want to nail their testicle to a bus.
Yes. You know, but what sort of justice system when you go to a cop shop and you tell them what you want them to do with the bike?
Just streaming.
I'd like him castrated in public, please.
Streaming, Neat. They're not itchy at all. They're just streaming. They're just annoyingly streaming. They're not itchy at all. I don't know if they're red or not. They look it.
Yeah, they are.
Watery eyes. Some chemotherapy drugs and targeted cancer drugs can cause watery eyes. This is also called excessive tearing or epiphora. It can be due to a blockage in the drainage system of the eye caused by swelling of the nearby tissues, or your eyes may be making too many tears. Cancer drugs that can cause watery eyes include capecitabine, fluorouracil, docetaxel, or imatinib. Your doctor.
Well, it says Ferraro that they're on sale here.
They what?
Ferraro are on sale.
Done by a dog.
Oh dear, Andy, turn this.
Life.
Andy, turn, or whoever's watching, turn the closed captions on. It's hilarious. So it says doctor or nurse might prescribe medicines to reduce the swelling if it is caused by swelling. Use warm compresses to help your eye to drain if your eye infection is causing swelling. Wear protective goggles and try to avoid irritants such as dust, pollen, or animal hairs. Your doctor or nurse can prescribe ointments, eye drops, or artificial tears if dry or irritated eyes is causing your eyes to water. So, yeah.
So I tell my doctors tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh dear. Yawning already.
Yeah, well, I'm actually going to call an end to the stream for 11 o'clock if that's all right with you.
Yeah, it's fine by me, mate. Yeah,
I've got. I know Monday night
like
is normally our best night, but I was up at 7 this morning for my dental appointment because I used hospital transport, and they picked me up at 7:30, and then I'm up again early in the morning tomorrow because I've got my mid-term CT scan tomorrow.
Hope that goes okay, and I hope that.
Well, the scan will go okay. Yeah, the scan goes. The scan goes.
No, I mean, I hope the journey there, the actual appointment and the journey home all goes okay. Yeah. And then a few days' time or whenever it is, I hope the results are optimistic. No, what's the word? No, what's the word?
Optimistic is right. Optimistic is right.
No, yeah, there was another word I was thinking of. But yeah.
Look at that. I've done it. It's finished. It's complete. Look at that. Look.
Yes, I did.
Look at the detail on it.
It's excellent, yeah.
Hey, he's even got the brake cables and everything on it.
Now all you got to do is edit the fucking movie.
Hey, look, it turns.
All you got to do is edit the filming of it.
Yeah. I'm still editing the film. I'm on the Humber.
When you said
I'm on the Humber at the moment, Mickey.
Yeah, I did see.
What?
I'm on the Humber.
He's on the Humber.
At the moment.
The Humber Bridge?
No,
the Humber fucking scout car I sent in the numpty.
You don't listen. These women, they never listen, do they, Mickey?
When you say,
I think he's got runny eyes. He's going to jump off the Humber fucking bridge.
Why would I have a motorbike on the Humber Bridge?
I don't know. You might have been doing some green screening with it, pretending that it was driving. Listen, right? This goes to what I thought was going on because Mickey said you've
been listening to your own subtitles, haven't you?
Mickey said you've got to do the editing of the video yet, and because you were driving it along the bottom of the thing, my brain went, has he been doing some animation, like literally having it driving along? Then when you said about being on the Humber, I thought, oh, seriously, you're not hearing this right. But it wouldn't surprise me if you did do your own animation with this thing driving along, and then you could have the last model that you did coming brumming along as well, and it would be hilarious and people would watch it.
Do you think of that? And there are no words, Tracy, for that train of thought, are there? There's just no words that I can come up with. Can you, Mickey? That is the most fucking random, bizarre shit I've ever heard.
Not really.
I think the subtitles make more fucking sense.
The subtitles make more sense than you do, woman. Or a grenade.
Not really, though, because you could have been doing some kind of stop-start animation with these vehicles that you've made, which would show them off. And if you green screened them and overlaid them onto like a thing, a road or a bridge or something, people on YouTube will watch it. That's genuinely what I thought you were telling me until you started.
My fucking eyes are streaming now, and it's
Yeah.
Could be the next Thunderbirds. Thank you very much. Neep is on my side. He's agreeing, you see. It could be the YouTube Thunderbirds with random models that Woody's made. There's a boat comes floating down the Humber. No, it's not a boat. It's a ship, isn't it? Comes floating.
Do you think
down
he'll
the
get
Humber.
away as being Virgil?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Iron Man just sort of like randomly stomps into.
Flies over the Humber Bridge while there's a Virago going underneath it.
This would be
To
fucking
give you an idea of scale, look at that, look.
Yeah, but you would adjust that. So you could make Iron Man really, really huge.
Iron Man's 1/12 scale is the correct scale for the motorbike.
He doesn't look that impressive. But you could make him really, really huge. I would watch this. This is honestly something I would watch. It would be hilarious. Woody's models starring in their own stop-start animation with a little storyline and Steve going brum, 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 doing the sound effects. Oh.
Don't give him ideas, for fuck's sake.
Wow, it's a hobby.
Start. Room. Mad woman. Right, okay. I've got that on my notes.
I thought him saying stop.
He has actually got all the gear to do it.
I have got all the gear
He
to do
has.
it. Yeah, I've got all the gear to do it. Funnily enough, I could do it actually. Yeah, I could do it. I hadn't done stop motion for years. I did stop motion when I was at school.
Oh, it would be hilarious if you just made it intentionally hilarious. It'd be so funny to watch. You know, slightly tongue in cheek.
We don't have to do it intentionally. He's always fucking things up. So
Yeah.
it hasn't got to be intentional.
I just
has
want to
it?
hear his sound effects that he makes himself. Brum 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 brum. Meow. What's going to be the sound effects for this ship sailing
I
in?
download proper sound effects.
No, you can't do that. You have to do cheesy ones. But what would the boat, the ship?
I am Iron Man.
There you go. Mickey would voice Iron Man, and then Iron Man stomps in looking like a little tiddler compared to the big motorbike. Oh dear.
It's the same scale as the motorbike.
No, I know, but he looks like a little tiddler. He doesn't look like I would imagine Iron Man to be.
Okay,
But
you've got a problem though, Tracy. That's the motorbike. And there's the Humber Scat car. There's a bit of a size difference.
Meow.
Brum, yeah. There's a bit of a size difference.
But that's what makes it hilarious.
Do you want me to put this and this in a stop motion movie?
Iron Man and the ship. Camera trickery could fix that. Yeah, exactly. But I think it's more hilarious to have
The bike's on the stand. I can't put the stand up.
Oh.
Got the gold lettering on it, Nicky. Look. You said about the gold lettering?
Yeah, I see it. Just about, yeah.
There you go, look.
Yeah. Yeah, see it. It looks a lot better now.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah, camera trickery could easily fix the scale.
Yeah, well, not so much fun then, is it?
Exactly.
Paint the stand green. I don't want to paint the stand green. I like the stand black. I haven't got any green paint anyway, I don't think. Check that.
Oh dear, that's just so funny. But yeah,
I've got
that
a
was
choice. What should my next model be? I've got an E-Type Jaguar. I've got a Messerschmitt BF 109. Now that is the Messerschmitt that the Germans flew during the war. The jet-powered
Yeah.
Messerschmitt.
Yeah.
We need a plane. There's got to be a plane in this animation.
What the fuck do you think a Messerschmitt BF 109 is?
I just said. No, you said blah blah blah, and I said yes.
Hang on. I haven't gone through my list. I've done a car and a plane, right? I've got a car and a plane. I've got a Messerschmitt BF 109. Hang on. I've got a Curtis P408 Warhawk.
That's another plane, Tracy.
Yeah, that's another plane. I've got the, I'm not sure whether it's a Nakajima or a Cape Japanese one. Hang on. It's the Mitsubishi Zero. I've got the Mitsubishi Zero. Right?
Oh,
Why have I got...
That's what the kamikaze...
No. The question is, why have I got models to make of a Mitsubishi Zero and a Curtis P40 Warhawk and a Messerschmitt BF 109? These are what you should be asking. Because the other one I've got to make, of course, is a Supermarine Spitfire Mark IV.
Yeah, well, the Supermarine and the Messerschmitt is a Battle of Britain, and the other two were Battle of the fucking Pacific.
All four of them were iconic Second World War planes.
Second World War planes.
That's why I've got them.
Yeah.
They are iconic planes. And
I think you should have a fairy swordfish.
what, Mickey?
I think you should have a fairy
You can
swordfish.
get cream for that.
Yeah. Well, no, they were the little...
I know what the fairy swordfish were. Did you know, right?
They were the string bag fucking
Did you know?
torpedo
Did you
plane.
know, right, that everybody was amazed that the talking about that for a minute, right? Everybody was amazed by the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, right?
Yeah.
But did you know that 2 years beforehand, the British already did that in Tarantino, Italy, and they used fairy swordfish biplanes to attack the Italian fleet, and it was a raving success. And that is what the Japanese actually copied. So the Japanese didn't pioneer that technique at all. They copied the British from the Battle of Tarantino. Yes, the fairy swordfish. Fairy swordfish sunk the Bismarck, didn't it?
Exactly, that's what I was coming on to, yeah. Well, I don't know whether they actually sunk it, but they certainly damaged
rudder,
its
didn't it?
steering, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Very underestimated planes they were. Everybody laughed at them at the start of the Second World War.
Thing is, they were so slow and they flew so low that they couldn't fucking
hit them,
get the guns down far enough to shoot it.
Yeah, the reason I haven't got a fairy swordfish in my stash is because I'm not allowed to buy any more models until I've built the ones that I've got.
Oh.
Right? I've got the Messerschmitt, I've got the E-Type Jag, I've got the Curtis Warhawk, I've got the Messerschmitt, I've got HMS Bounty to do. I've got the Suzuki GT380 to do. I've got the Revell Supermarine Spitfire. I've got an SAS Jeep to do. I've got a Star Wars Mandalorian metal kit. I've got London Tower Bridge to do. I've got HMS Prince of Wales to do. I've got HMS Hood to do. I've got St. Peter's Russia to do. And I've got a Chinese aircraft carrier to do. So what do I do next?
a plane.
A plane.
Yeah.
Just a plane.
Yeah. Well, look at your planes and choose which one of those you think would you'd like to do first. Which one would be the most interesting for you?
That's like putting a man in a brothel and saying, which tart do you want?
Yeah, but eventually one would win out.
You got to try them all first, though. Oh, yeah. I think I might make the Curtis Warhawk, because that's one that I've never done before.
I like that Mickey's got his hand in your head.
Yeah, well, of course he is. Hang on. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Literally, you were sat there going, I think I might, and Mickey's just feeling for his brain.
Working his strings.
Very Monty Python-esque, isn't it? Very Monty Python-esque.
Yeah.
It is.
Did you see the subtitles just said, Mickey's got a cock in your head?
No, I didn't. Plant at the... I didn't
Oh,
have the closed captions on. Blinding and glanced.
stop my eyes watering, for fuck's sake. I'm looking at myself on the camera. And lucky enough, you can't see the tears. My camera's not. You can't see the tears running down my cheeks. Oh. Yeah. I think I might make the Curtis Warhawk next because I've never. Yeah, we discussed that.
Grown, Nick. Grown. That's a big plus.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Mickey's face. Mickey just looks like grossed out or baffled or something.
He's baffled. That's baffled. Yeah, that's baffled. Right, we'll try and explain to you, Mickey. It's a big plus that you're next to the flag of Switzerland.
Yes.
The flag of Switzerland is a big plus.
Cool.
It's Scottish humour. It's Scottish humour, Mickey. All right. It's like you know when Scotland last qualified for the World Cup. It's humour. It's like Nicola Sturgeon not wanting everybody to know that she's a rug muncher.
But you're not allowed to talk about that.
We're not allowed to talk about it because of the super injunction. We can't mention it.
You can talk about it hypothetically though, as a kind of like fantasy, couldn't you?
You could, I suppose.
Like if she was a rug muncher.
But she's not, apparently.
Yeah, no, she's not. But if she was, then
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
She was a brand manager.
Yeah.
Apparently, the subtitles say that apparently she's a brand manager.
Well, there you go. Does she wear comfortable shoes? That's the question.
Let's see what the subtitles think. Does she wear comfortable shoes? Bless the whoppers, that type of thing. Does she wear comfortable shoes?
There you go. There you go.
It's learning.
It's learning. It's learning.
It wake up towards the end. There you go. It wakes up towards the end. And he's in at 9. That's so funny. We are very quiet tonight. Have we got any other subjects that we want to talk about for the last few minutes?
Anything you want to rant about, Mickey?
No. I've had my little say about the World Cup and things, and yeah. So we spoke about beans and Begum. Begum and beans. That sounds like some sort of fucking strange meal, doesn't it? Yeah. But no. I'm. I don't know about down the hills, but it's been pissed down with rain all day here.
It's been raining all day here.
Absolutely. In fact, it got that bad that Donna asked me to pick her up from work. She normally gets the bus, but why does I let her get the bus when I could pick her up? Because it's quicker for her to get the bus than it is for me to get into the town and get home again.
Yeah.
What offside call yesterday? You can get a lobotomy, Mickey.
Well, thank you. I'd need a brain to have one of them. Surely.
When Ecuador scored within a few minutes.
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch it. Did you watch it, Mickey?
I didn't watch it, so I don't know what went on there. Like I said before, I'm only going to watch.
I'm only watching the England and Wales games.
Yeah.
What is our back? Oh, I see. Yeah, it's all right. Just realised. I just wonder what the fuzzy bit. Don't worry. What's going on? Oh.
Who are you talking to, Tracy?
The computer.
Okay. Okay.
Things flying in the side and telling me that
So I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't get Jim in today. But,
Yeah, but
like you said, you haven't heard from him.
No, I haven't heard from him.
all
And he's
weekend.
not. He's obviously he's undergoing treatment, and it does, as you can see,
Yeah, I was
it
gonna say,
fucks
probably
you
not
quite
well.
quite badly.
Yeah.
I put the subtitles on to
Yeah.
you now, Mickey.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
No problem.
That's very kind of you. Yeah. Perhaps we get more sense out of them than now.
Prefer your reviewer, so you have.
See,
Right,
there
and
you
also
go.
December maintain.
Aye. That's what I said. They make more sense than Tracy.
And they made more sense than I did. So,
Right,
Brian
and also enabled enter writing.
In an instant, we will be going.
In an instant, we will be going in an instant anyway. Like I said, I'm going to stream at 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Being any stone's body will be no than an hour.
Bigger gates, you know.
And
Oh, I don't
Being
know.
any solid body will be no older than her.
Alright.
Arr, 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 arr. That does sound like a Norfolk accent, that does. Arr, 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 arr.
That sounds like I'd be laughing.
Either. Yeah, there you go. Like, arr, arr.
Oh.
Oh, dear. But Mr. Louis on attack them in. Oh dear. In her, yeah. Mr. Lewis has been in her apparently.
You missed
Well,
Leo
Miss Leo
Chamberlain.
Chamberlain arguing. Here, dear Mr. Lawson, together only. This is actually, right, you might think you're saying something else, right? But this subtitle, Mickey, this is completely accurate. This is what we hear you saying, exactly what's on screen.
It even translated his coughing.
Yeah, all that.
That's exactly what we hear you saying.
Well, I can understand that, yeah, because that's my Suffolk, not Norfolk accent.
Oh, is that your chair
Suffolk
breaking
accent.
again?
It is my chair breaking
I hope
again,
you've
yeah.
asked Father Christmas for some.
Yeah, but I won't get one. It's too expensive. I won't let the family spend that sort of money on me.
Put an Amazon wish list up.
I'm a socks and skiddies guy, you know.
Put an Amazon wish list up.
Preferably new skiddies and clean socks, but you never know
Well,
these
apparently
days.
you're butler slosh and a skidding story. Right, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye because it's 11 o'clock. Clean socks,
Yeah.
benevolently stay here.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's 11 o'clock, all is well, and we're going to disappear because poor old Steve is not well again.
Hopefully I'll be all right for Wednesday.
So I've got this bloody little spot right
Be good,
on my
Nick.
ear.
We're only joking about Scotland, by the way. I love it.
Yes. Yeah. Tracy loves it. She goes up there, look.
I do. It's beautiful.
Road
Right,
trip.
we'll see you all on Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
Yeah. Bye from me. Stay safe. Keep your family safe. See you.
Oh, my face is worked. Yeah.